This is the Ant-Man Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Marvel's Wasp. She's part of the Ultron Build-A-Figure series of Ant-Man Marvel Legends figures by Hasbro. And she's about to tip over any time, so I'm going to take her out because her legs are a little bit flimsy. We'll get to that in a while. Anyway, I'll put her out here. Here's a look at the packaging. It has that Ant-Man logo. Same artwork, except this time it's got ants instead of Ant-Man. And there's a bit of a bio, Janet Van Dyne, and she comes with the torso, the body of Marvel Cinematic Universe, Ultron. Okay. This is one figure I was also looking forward to in this particular wave of Marvel Legends figures, and unlike the Ant-Man figure, the movie Ant-Man figure, I was not disappointed with this one. This one is stunning. I am just so pleased with this figure. My only complaint, if ever, are the weak knee joints, which is, you know, it's a flaw in this particular body mold. This is it uses the Misty Knight, Scarlet Witch, the most recent body mold, female body mold for Marvel Universe. And it has these weak knee joints because the knees are actually made of this soft PVC material. I think they have it done that way so that it's easier to assemble the legs. But because of that, because she has some extra accessories attached to her back, she does tend to tip over and can't balance. That's my only flaw. That's my only complaint about the figure. Here she is with the toybiz Wasp. The only reason I was hanging on to this, I wasn't, you know, after a few years of toybiz figures, if you live in a tropical country like Manila, they become sticky and they become, you know, the joints start sticking together, the paint rub off. So I had sold most of my toybiz figures except for one of the ones I've kept is this one, because I had no Janet Wasp yet in this costume. Now that Hasbro has given us this one, I think I'm going to sell this one because, in my opinion, this is far superior to the toybiz version. No offense, toybiz fans, but yep. And here is the loose figure I have of this one is just way too back in the shelves. I don't want to take the time to remove it. We've already had a taste of this costume, the Marvel Universe Infinite Series line. And this one has just one pair of wings. This one has two. I'll get to that in a while. And as you can see, the head sculpt, this one has a more pixie cut. This one has a more 60s retro cut. But they do have very similar sculpts with this. Yeah, very similar, even in terms of articulation. Almost identical, I think. Yes, even the neck joint is identical. So that's nice. Thank you, Hasbro. They changed the head sculpt. Very well done. Head sculpt, fantastic. I think Hasbro had captured this one very nicely. It's nothing to complain about in terms of paint apps. You just have to find one that has lipstick and eyeliner painted on exactly and flush on the lips and on the eyes. Other than that, everything's great. The dye on her hair, the gold. Also the gold on her chest. You have to make sure that there's a lot of figures I've seen that had bleeding gold into the black in the chest area. Other than that, very good figure. Some assemblies require you need to put the wings together. The bigger wings with the ball hinge joints will clip on the back, and then the smaller wings will clip onto the bigger wings on these pegs. That very easy. No trouble at all. Articulation for the figure: ball jointed neck on a hinge, ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows, ball hinge wrists go in and out, ball jointed upper torso, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, double jointed knees that are weak, and ball hinge ankles that have rocker joints. So all in all, despite the weak knees, I'm still going to give this figure a perfect 10 out of 10. I was very impressed with it. And I think Hasbro has done wonders in this Marvel Legends line. I hope they continue doing it. And I hope they give a little bit more love to the Marvel Universe 3.75-inch Infinite Series. So there you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this video review. The Marvel Legends Ant-Man, Marvel's Wasp. Thanks for watching.